Good morning, everybody. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, also known as Green Eyed Phoenix Goddess here on YouTube. Thank you for coming to check me out. I hope that you'll stay, take a peek, and join the family. And to my returning subscribers, you guys know how much I love and appreciate you. I love you guys so, so much. So, guys, as always, this is always very general. So any information pertaining to my channel, like how to book with me, all that good stuff is always going to be linked down below. So I want to jump right into the video. I always love these. I don't know why. I just love pick-up piles. I just think that they just, I don't know. And I like to do it in front of you guys. Like, I like to prepare everything. I don't know if you guys like it or not. If you guys don't like to see me prepare, please let me know, because then I can totally stop that and I can pull everything behind the scenes, pile them up, and then we can just get right to it. But I don't know. I feel like I always like, you know, having a conversation with you guys. That's what it feels like anyway. I know you're on the other end or whatever, but I like to think of it like that in my head. It brings me solace and comfort to know that I have like all of you. So I don't know. I like it. So as always, I always am going to pull a tarot message, right? So I'm going to shuffle and we're going to pull 3 piles. I think I've done like 2 piles at one point, and maybe like more than 3, but I feel like 3 is a good amount because I feel like 3 divides kind of like energies pretty good, you know? So let's see, what do we need to know for the collective? We're going to do 3 piles. So 3 cards, please. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So I'm going to do a tarot card. I have rebel message, a love card, a career card, and an angel message card. I felt drawn to the angel message cards for some reason. Maybe a lot of you need to hear something from your angels. I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. So I've been up since super early. So good morning. It's about 5:46 here where I am right now. Yeah, I had a weird evening. My son's giving me a really hard time with his game system. And so I'm kind of just, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Basically, it's like I don't really have to say much because it's just that's where I'm at. He's giving me a hard time with his game system. He doesn't want to do schooling. He's not feeling well. Like, I feel like he's just not sleeping right. He's been cranky, not eating right. Like, he's just bugging out. You know what I mean? Like, he's just really bugging out. So today, I think I'm going to give him a break from everything because I want to help him, like, organize his room. And I think that's what we're going to do today, him and I. And then if he's good at the end, then he can play. But he's got to take a break because that is getting on my last nerves. Guys, like, literally, like, I cannot. Like, I don't mind games. Like, I think they're fun or whatever. But, like, if you legit are playing games and it's literally changing your personality, you need to admit to yourself you have a fucking problem. You need to admit to yourself you have a fucking problem. I looked at him yesterday, at my child, okay? And I looked at him and I said, what is your problem? I was like, do you realize, I said, that you need to take a serious fucking break? I said, if that's what it's making you do because of the obsession with the game, I said, absolutely fucking not. No. I'm like, not in this house. I'm like, are you freaking serious? So today I think I'm going to give him a break. I'm going to have him take like a nice good shower, put some new clothes on, kind of have like a little bit of a different type of view. Maybe I'll let him pick lunch or something today. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's important to do with your kids. Like, every once in a while, you just, you know, make it like a special day about them because, you know, sometimes as a parent, especially a single parent, you know, you get caught up in doing things to try to, you know, stay afloat. You know what I mean? Like, single mom, you know, working hard, like, you gotta, you know. So on days like that, when I notice that, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a mommy Sunday. And I love those days. I always try to force them upon him, but he's always never about it. So I'm like, okay, you know. So I'm like, whatever. But today he's gonna get forced. Basically, I'm gonna wait for him to get up. I'm gonna let him sleep because I feel like he needs to rest. So I'm gonna let him sleep. And when he gets up, like I said, I'm gonna have him shower, you know, and then I think we'll head out. Maybe we'll grab some lunch. Maybe I'll let him grab something for like his room, you know, something like that or whatever. And then come back and you know. Because his mind is having an overwhelming time in his room thinking, you know, because he allowed his room to get all messed up. And now he doesn't want to clean it. I'm saying he's getting lazy. So I'm like, okay. I said, let me like reel it in and really put a schedule here in play, because he's not abiding to the one I have right now. So I'm like, I got to switch things up. And that's what happens with these Capricorns, folks. They keep you on your toes. Big Jim, in case you're watching. It's not anything against Capricorns. It's just that, you know, he keeps me on my toes for sure. He really does. He keeps me on my toes. Like, I got, every once in a while, I got to switch it up. Like, they get bored, you know. And it literally is all the over-mothering of the sign itself, you know, because they exhibit the very controlling type. And the funny thing is that it's never really ill-intentioned. That's the thing. They don't mean any harm by it. They really don't. Capricorns don't. They don't mean any harm by it. It's just their personality. It's just, that's just the way that the zodiac is. Like, that's just one of the characteristics. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You could try to change it and tweak it a little bit, you know, which is what I'm working on with him. Because that's going to benefit him in the long run when he gets older, you know. Having those characteristics, they work when you're adults, because it'll help you propel, you know, in life, like that dedication and everything like that. But for right now, I'm like, yeah, you gotta stop. I'm like, you need to chillax. I'm like, you gotta just chill. He probably just looks at me like, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, but whatever. I'm like, okay. Let's see. So that's kind of what's been going on over here. And you guys hear him on the lives and the videos. You guys hear him sometimes. That's why I'm trying to abide by my own schedule, by like waking up before he gets up and then doing like videos and things like that, so that, you know, because I really, and I think just like any other mom, I just really hate to have to be recording while he's awake or whatever, when I could be spending time with him, you know, because that's what I like to do. I like to play board games with him. You know, we do a lot of stupid shit, me and my son. We really do. We like to have fun. I always try to mix it up for him. I'm a mommy who always keeps him on his toes too, because I always switch it up. You know, sometimes we go for drives, and then we'll go to like a different town and have like lunch in a different town or something. You know, like I always tell him, come on, you know, we're going to go on an adventure today, you know, like, and sometimes he hates it, but I know he secretly loves it because he loves the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like, oh, my mom, whatever, you know. So a lot of times he'll act like he hates it, but I know he secretly loves it, you know, because I remember one time when I completely took us out of town, we stumbled upon like a really cool pizza place and like a drive-in. Like, it was so much fun, you know, so he had an amazing time. And sometimes it's fun to do things like that with your kid. You just, let's go, we're going on an adventure. Like, where are we going? I love how they just, you know, I'm like, I need 3 of them. I just love how they all came out. All right, so guys, now we have our piles. We have our piles. So now let's pick the stones that we're gonna put on top of them, shall we? You know what, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna put the jade. The jade is the one for prosperity, wealth, and abundance and everything. Let's do rose quartz today. I'm feeling lovey-dovey, and I feel like you guys are too. And then let's do the citrine. Yeah, citrine, happiness, you know. Letting the sun come out, you know. The sun's not even going to rise just yet. It's still not even 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. It's 5:53 where I am right now. 5:53, 5:53. Okay. At any rate. So we have the citrine for pile number 1, which citrine, you know, I always say is like, you know, happiness, you know, joy, all that stuff to attract to you. It does a lot more than that, but like when I pick stones, I go to the basis of what I'm intending for it, you know? So when I set that intention for it, that's kind of like what I associate with it. So for me, I always associate it with like happiness, joy, you know, like I feel a lot happy when I have that stone around me, obviously. And then pile 2, we have rose quartz, which we know is good for the heart chakra, you know, helping yourself heal from, you know, from love, and then opening up to new love. All right. And then the citrine. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my God, I just love it. And then pile 3, we have the jade, which the jade is for like wealth, prosperity, like abundance, kind of like the adventuring, but this one focuses more on like the actual like abundance of life in general, if that makes sense, like wealth, prosperity, like all in general. And the adventuring is more focused on like the money aspect. So in my experience and opinion. All right, so let's do the singing bowl to kind of open up your minds to the messages, right? Open up your hearts, your minds. So pile 1 again is citrine, pile 2 is rose quartz, and pile 3 is jade. So I'll let you guys sit and close your eyes and really concentrate for a second to see which pile you want to go for. I was thinking to myself too, like, what pile? I wanted to partake today and be like, I don't know, fuck it. I'm like, which pile? So I think I think I know which one. Okay. Ready, guys? Let's do it. I feel like all of your guys' hearts, like, were literally, like, open to messages. Like, legit open to messages. Like, if you're sitting there right now, you're kind of like, when I told you guys to, like, close your eyes, you know? Setting that intention for everybody's energy, like, all of a sudden, I just felt nice, like, aura, like, amazing energy. I don't know. It was just, like, a really nice energy that I picked up from like everybody, you know, like if you guys were really sitting, concentrating, thinking about what stone, because you really want to get these messages, you know. So let's get into it. So if you chose pile 1, we have the citrine. Okay. So let's see what messages they have for today. So now for your, oh my God, I feel like this is going to blow away. Okay. Sorry. I have my candles lit, but like sometimes with the wind in here, they be like, I don't know. All right, so pile 1, you guys got the 10 of swords. So what I'm picking up is that, yeah, this is like a whole, this is like a whole theme here. Okay, so for pile 1, I'm picking up that you guys, something happened. I don't know if it could be with work. It could be with work. It could be with work, where you feel like maybe you've just hit complete rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like where you're just completely done, that you're just like, I don't want this job anymore. I'm done. Maybe you're just feeling restless in regards to not finding your purpose. You know, like I just feel like a lot of you you're trying to see the bigger picture of things, you know, even though you're going through a lot of shit right now, you're trying to see the bigger picture in things. You know what I mean? And it could be with love too. For a few of you, I feel like it's love, but I feel like mostly this is like work, career, just soul searching. I feel like most of you are really just soul searching, you know what I mean? But for some, it is in regards to love, you know, where you've hit like, you know, complete rock bottom and you're kind of going through like a heartbreak. But for the most of you, I'm really picking up that it's just in regards to like soul searching. So it's time to start searching. It's time to start searching. When you finally have hit this point where you feel like this and you feel like there is just nothing else that, you know, could possibly save you, you just throw your hands up in the air and you're just like, I give in, you know, like that's it, I'm done or whatever. When you finally feel like that, you're gonna release something in yourself that's gonna set you on the path for self-discovery. So even though you're feeling like that right now and like today, you know, like today might be like a sucky day where you feel like that, you know. So listen, if you have to have those bonbons and that ice cream in the freezer, you go right the fuck ahead and you do it. And you do it. Because don't deprive yourself. Don't deprive yourself. Don't deny yourself. We only get one life. You live it once, right? Not to say go and eat 3,000 things of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation, obviously. But I'm just saying, don't deprive yourself. Don't deprive yourself. You know, everybody deserves the best, especially when they're going through something. You know, if you need to buy yourself something to make yourself feel better, I say fuck it. I don't know. Everybody should do whatever they want to do, especially to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? Because it's only for a small period of time. You go through a small period of time, but then you come out of that darkness. So you'll be fine, pile number one, you'll be fine. But today, just remember that, you know, even though it's a complete rock bottom, it means that there's a chance for like a new beginning, you know? So just try to keep your head up that way. But for some of you, it is in regards to a lot of work. But for some of you, it is in regards to like a relationship where you just feel like, you know, you felt so like you needed each other. You allowed yourself to get into a relationship where you felt the need that you needed each other. And when you do that, we obviously know that creates codependency, because nobody should need anybody that much. You should just want somebody, but not need them like to survive, because if God forbid you end up losing them, what's going to happen? You know, you'll end up doing this, like hitting complete rock bottom, because you just didn't differentiate things, you know? So just be careful with that as well. If that's for some of you who are dealing with like a bad breakup today, and you feel like that, you know what I mean? Like, just remember that everybody's their own person still, you know, and it will pass, you know, it definitely will pass. All right. So your rebel message is shit is going down with your job. What was I saying a lot about the work thing? Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. So for pile one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was picking up really heavy on like career stuff for this pile. At any rate, then your career message is unfulfilled. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. You're unhappy with your income, but too scared to make any changes for pile one. And then your angel message is within the next few weeks. So whatever you were thinking about, so if we were talking mostly about like work or love or whatever question maybe, or whatever something that you were thinking about, if you chose this pile, obviously, you know, whatever you were thinking about or whatever, just think about it, and then you'll see, and that'll be your answer for sure. But yeah, for most of you, that's what I was saying. Like, you guys feel like it's a lot of soul searching going on, because you feel unfulfilled in this particular like job that's going on, situation or whatever. And then, like I said, if it's in love, it's because, you know, you just get into those modes where, you know, you allow yourself to need each other, and you really shouldn't need each other. You should just want each other, you know? Like, just think about it, because it's okay to need someone, you know, like, I need you. Yes, you need them, but you don't really need them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that it translates, you have to remember that you're in control of that need, that you don't really need them like that. You want them. And that's the main thing, is you should want to want them, not need them. You know, because you don't need anybody for your survival. You can survive on your own, or you have to at least try to survive on your own. Do you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, but you'll be all right, pile one. This too shall pass, as they say, but you'll be all right. But as far as work, yeah, start soul searching, start digging deep. Yeah. Pile one sounds like you guys are in need of career reads. You need direction. You need like soul searching, figuring out what it is that you're good at. What can you dabble at? Like, you need somebody to tease your mind to take out information or like knowledge or interest that you never knew you had. You know what I mean? So think about that. I know I love these cards for the career reads, and I have other cards for career reads. At any rate, think about it, pile one. But that's what it sounds like. You guys need some like direction, like just some spiritual searching, stuff like that, you know? All right, so have a good day, pile number one. I love you guys. I'm rooting for you. Pile number two, the rose quartz. Let's see what we got for you guys. Ooh, you guys got the Ace of Wands. So it's a new year. I feel like you guys are like in creative mode. Yep, that's the whole theme here. That's the whole theme here. So you guys have literally been awakened, pile two. You guys have literally been awakened to yourself, kind of. It's kind of like what I'm picking up. Like, you guys have realized that, you know, a lot of you probably sat there and said, you know what, it's 2021. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, it's 2021. And you probably started sitting there thinking to yourselves, like, you only have one life, you got to live it. And it's true. We only have one life, we have to live it. You know, we may get the opportunity to live many lifetimes, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, past lives and all this stuff. But in this lifetime, you only get one, you know, you only get one. So you guys are really awakening to that idea and that mindset. And so you're pushing forward now, because now you're sitting there thinking, you know, what can you do? How can you you know, step forward and do things in life. Like, how can we proceed? How can we make things better? How can I, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are literally sitting thinking there, like creating, like you're creating, you're trying to get inspired, you know, you're getting the urge to create, like you're trying to, you know, force yourselves into like a new way of thinking, you know, for the new year, for, you know, for your life, like going forward, which is amazing. You know, I definitely am digging this vibe right now, because a lot of you are sitting there thinking like, yes, like the new year came and I was just like, I'm done, you know, like it's just time to really amp it up and move forward. All right. And it's, you guys have the exact mindset that you should have. And I'm happy to see this energy for sure. Like, absolutely happy to see this energy, especially with the rose quartz, you know what I'm saying? Because like that paired with love, that always attracts more stuff like that, you know? So I love to see it. I'm all about it. I love it. You guys are definitely having a good day, having a good week, having a good month. Like, you guys are literally like, yay, you know? So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the vibe. Your rebel message is, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Yeah, because I feel like even in spite of love not possibly going the greatest right now for you guys, pal, too, you're still like, I gotta do me. Like, I'm not, like, I'm just, you know, like, you're just like, I'm working on my money. I'm working on really trying to really, you know, figure out who I am, doing what I'm doing, you know, so you're not letting anything, you know, get in the way of that. So now for some of you in this pile, like I said, even though you might be in separation from somebody, because I'm picking up most of you are in separation from somebody, but then a lot of you just feel like maybe you're like in a relationship that's not really the best for you right now, that's really not servicing you, because you're waking up to that. And so you might possibly start letting people go, because this is not just going to be for love, like a partner. This is for like friends, family, all that stuff. Like I'm really picking up on you guys this year, really letting people go. That's for most of you, the ones who are awakened and you're doing you and everything like that. The ones who are in separation from someone, you're still working hard and doing what you got to do, but you're just in separation from this person. Yeah, you're in separation from this person, and I think that you actually might keep it that way, because for a lot of you in this that chose this pile, you decided that something needed to be let go, like I said, like that's the theme. And then once you decided to let it go, it's like shit started to happen for you, and you realize, you're like, oh, this shit started to happen, like that must mean I made the right decision, I went down the right path, so I'm not going back. So it's like you're not letting anything ruin that. All right, so your career message is, it's time to step up into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. Don't rely on others to help you and care for you. This mess is yours to clean up. Avoid depending on someone else's income. You have all the skills to make your own. And guess what that's backed up by? Don't stop, for your angel message. So it's like they have every confidence in you guys, pal, too, that you guys got this. Like, all you got to do is just take the steps forward, you know what I'm saying, to start doing whatever it is that you were, you know, thinking about doing, you know, whether that, for some reason, starting a magazine popped out at me for some reason, like just starting that magazine or some shit like that. So for some of you, I don't know, maybe you guys started thinking about if you could do like a magazine or like a podcast, something where you guys want to create, but you also want to speak your mind and share your views on stuff. So that's what I have for you, pal, too. I hope you guys have a good day. And I love it. I'm all here for that energy. I love it. Okay, pal 3, which is Jade. Let's see what your message is. This card is like so funny. I don't know if you guys, the Page of Cups. Oh my God. Yeah, so for this pile, you guys either have like, yeah, somebody has new love coming in. Not a lot of you. Not a lot of you. It's not for a lot of you. It's for some of you that I'm picking up that there's like new love. But for most of you, it's about work. It's about like deciding if you're going to switch a job or not. You know, like you might be switching jobs, or just deciding that maybe you want to educate yourself more into something that maybe you are currently doing. So there's like there's like new work or like new ideas coming through for you for this pile. And again, for some of you, there is like new love coming in. For some, very small few, because mostly I'm picking up it's a lot of stuff with work. So there's like new ideas coming through in your head. You're thinking better like a lot lately. And like I said, you could be switching a job, or you're trying to educate yourself within your job that you have so you can do better. So I like that energy as well. I do like that energy as well. Yeah, I'm just picking up a lot like with the magazine, podcasts, and stuff like that. So yeah, I like to see it. All right, your rubber message is ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. That's funny, but that's true though. That's true. And it's funny because I feel like it's so funny. Now I understand why I was feeling very emotional when I was looking at the Page of Cups, because like for a second I was like, why the hell? I was like, it's mostly about work. I said, so but why the hell do I feel so? Because I was picking up on something like for most of you that like, for some of you that are getting new love, all right? For some of you who are getting new love, it's going to be like a very romantic love. Yeah, look, you have romantic feelings. There's going to be romantic love coming in. Like one of those like, you know, like movie loves, you know, like it's going to be like a very nice like love coming in. But they're saying before you get into anything with somebody that you have to solve a couple past childhood things. And that's why they're saying to stop kind of like trying to find answers in other people, but to ask like a professional, you know, especially if it's something like that. And it's, if you feel that it's affecting relationships, that for sure they're asking you to seek out help so that when this new person comes around, for those ones that are coming around for, you can actually allow yourself to be in that type of relationship, like a movie love relationship. All right. And those are intense. So yeah, if you're having like issues in regards to like your emotions and feelings and things of that nature that affect relationships, you definitely need to seek advice from a professional for sure. Your career money card is it's unstable. It says there have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances, money coming in fast and going out just as quickly. Fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn of finances. So be mindful of your money, guys. Be mindful of your money. That's why you guys are trying to, because that's why you guys are trying like to either think of like a new idea, or like there's like a new, like you guys are trying to make more money, you know, you guys are trying to figure out how to make more money in this pile for sure. And then your angel message is trust. So just trust that they have your back, guys. I mean, I know sometimes, you know, it can feel like, oh my God, how am I going to get this? Like I'm missing $5 or I'm missing $10 or whatever. Like I totally get it because I've been there. I've been there through everything. You have no idea. Been there through everything. But honestly, guys, when you entrust, just from experience, I'm telling you through experience, because it was so hard for me to do, but I had to force myself to do a lot of things I did not want to do in order to really learn and entrust in the divine. When I tell you that I really always just entrust and I just know that they have my back because they are always on time, they are never late. Let me tell you, you will be surprised what occurs in your life when you just decide to like let go and really entrust. Like you'd be surprised. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for coming to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. You guys know how much I love and appreciate you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this pick a pile and that it resonated with you. Please leave me a comment. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I am so excited. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week. And I might do another couple of readings later on, depending, not sure. I really kind of want to do like an astrology reading because I have like these astrology cards that I think I'm going to start playing around with. So stay tuned. I might do something like that. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days now. So we'll see. But yes. All right, guys. So I will see you in tomorrow's pick a pile. I'll do pick a piles for this week. And then I'll probably go back to doing like messages. So I'll mix it up. Like I said, 1 week like pick a piles, you know, 1 week like messages. So I just like to, you know, I like to mix it up. Alrighty. So yes, I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's pick a pile. Love you guys. Bye.